Hello! Welcome to Try This Thursday! I'm Miss Amy, and today we are going to learn about some windsock science and make one together. According to NASA, a windsock is a type of kite used to detect wind direction. It's a tapered tube of cloth that is held open at one end by a stiff ring. Wind is directed down the tube, causing the narrow end to point in the same direction the wind is blowing. Brightly colored windsocks are used at airports to help pilots determine the wind direction along the ground. Meteorologists use wind direction to help predict the weather. So not only is a windsock something nice to look at, it is useful too. To make your own windsock, you will need a plain piece of paper, tissue paper, party streamers, a plastic bag, or something to make some streamers out of. You'll need glue, some clear tape, scissors, string, and a paper clip. To get started, take your piece of plain white paper and fold it into thirds the long way. So you'll end up with something that looks like this. Then you're going to form this long piece of paper into a loop and tape it closed. It will look something like this when you're done, except yours will be taped together. Next, you are going to cut long strips of your tissue paper or party streamers or plastic bag, whatever you have. I have leftover party streamers. You're going to measure about the length of one ruler, about 12 inches or 30 centimeters. Cut into strips, and then you're going to keep cutting as many strips as you need of whatever material you're using to go all the way around the outside of your windsock. This is the top, and you're going to attach the streamers like this, all the way around. You can either use glue or tape. If you use glue, you'll pause at this step until the glue dries. If you've used tape, you can keep on rocking and rolling. Next up, take your string. I have this ball of colorful yarn. You're going to cut 4 pieces of yarn, each about the length of one ruler, or about 30 centimeters or 12 inches. Next, using a sharp stick or some scissors or something else, poke 3 holes in the windsock of equally spaced apart. So you can see that I have one on top and then one on each side. Take one end of your string and tie it to the windsock in all 3 parts. Now you're going to need your paper clip. Tie the other end of each of those 3 strings to a paper clip, like this. It's a little bit messy looking, but this way it helps your windsock catch the air. With the last piece of string that you cut, you're going to tie it to the very top of the paper clip, so you have a place to hang it. You can hang your windsock from a tree or from a metal pole. Maybe you have a old laundry holder thing in your backyard like I do. You can also just get a stick and put a stick in the ground and tie it to the top. What you want is a place for your windsock to be able to catch the breeze and then float freely, because that will tell you which direction and how strong the wind is going, depending on what direction your windsock is pointing and then how far away from the pole it is. So that's how you'll tell what the wind is doing. If you want to explore more ideas with your windsock, you can get out a compass and use a compass to find the actual heading that your wind is blowing. So maybe your wind is coming from the northeast or the north or the south or the southeast. You won't know unless you use a compass to help you figure it out. You can also consider how the weather is related to wind strength and direction. Does it change what's happening outside if the wind is strong or coming from the north versus the south? How is it different? I don't know. You could also make a windsock of a different size. If you have a bigger or a smaller windsock than the one we made, does that affect its performance? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Enjoy this windsock activity and check out our other Try This Thursday videos to find out some more ideas of projects that you can make. Bye-bye!